What's your first name? Anne. Yep, show us your fingers. Oh, yep. And just show us to what extent you can close them. Okay. Right.
That's a maximum.
Yep.
And the middle ones are particularly bad.
Right. Okay. Now, arthritis. Oh, I've got to work on your head first, then. Right. Arthritis, doctors will tell us it is an acidic condition. Yes, it is. What do we do to change an acidic condition? Yes, we can change our diet. Processed foods tend to be acidic, so the natural and healthier a diet, the better. But your diet's not a problem. You've got quite a good diet.
Yep.
So that's not what the problem is. Sometimes it's our mind. Our mind will not stop chattering.
Yep.
And so even if we eat a really good diet, if the mind won't quieten down, the body becomes acidic. Arthritis in particular is wanting things to be just so, a bit of a perfectionist, and it's not. Life isn't perfect, is it?
No.
So we're just recognising that, and in the hands it's about handling life. And of course then we start noticing our hands, and we don't want them to look like this, and we want to be able to open jars and turn taps. One of the things that happens in our bodies is we are now in a very toxic environment. We're breathing in all kinds of chemicals. Cigarette smoke, some of us pay for that pleasure. Car fumes, air sprays, fly sprays, deodorants. There's lots of different things that we're breathing in, lots of things we're being exposed to. Our skin is an organ. Makeups, perfumes, what else? Lots of different things. Pesticides on our food, thimerosal and other nasty things like formaldehyde in our vaccines. So the liver often can't cope. The liver is our major detox organ. So what usually happens is the toxins go into the liver first, and they either go to the gallbladder to come out in the feces, or they go into the kidneys to come out in your urine. But very often the liver can't cope, and so it stores the toxins in the intracellular space. It makes us put on weight. Yeah, when we put on weight, we're not gaining more cells. The cells we've got are inflamed because of the level of toxins. So if you're finding you're struggling to lose weight and you're eating a really good balanced diet but the weight's not falling off, chances are it is toxins, most likely. And also the toxins will get pushed into our extremities. They get pushed away from the brain, the heart, the lungs, the vital organs. So they get pushed into our fingers and into our toes, gout and arthritis. So this for you is likely to be toxins. All right, so how do we then get the toxins out? Well, to get the toxins out, we've got to take the pressure off the liver. So you need to eat quite a pure diet, as much as possible, just fresh fruit and veggies. Lay off alcohol completely if you want your liver to function well. Because if you've got any alcohol, the liver's processing the alcohol. You can't do anything else. And then you need to introduce something that will give your cells energy. And that's where that purple powder comes in. That purple powder is absolutely unique. It's not like a purple rice that you will find in any health food store. It's micronized. What that means is it's ground very, very fine, so that when you eat a teaspoonful, it's like you've eaten a pound of top quality organic purple rice. Rich in anthocyanins, rich in antioxidants. It feeds the mitochondria in your cells. Every cell in your body's got mitochondria apart from your red blood cells. Your mitochondria are the power plants of the cells. They turn the energy you take in, the nutrition, the water, the oxygen that you take in, into energy your cells can use. And that energy is called adenosine triphosphate. Adenosine, 3 phosphate molecules. It becomes ADP, 2 phosphate molecules. It releases phosphorus in your system. That's the feeling of being alive. Now, you've been on that product, haven't you, since last time I was here? What's it done for you?
Made me feel a lot better.
You're like brighter, more energised. Yeah. Have you noticed anything with your hair, nails, skin yet?
My hair looks lovely. My nails not breaking no more.
That's right. So there's key indicators as you start taking that product. Hair gets shinier. My eyebrows regrew. Not overnight. That took me about 5 months. Nails are long, and you'll also lose a little bit of weight because it stabilises your blood sugar.
Oh, that's another thing.
Yeah.
My HbC levels have come down from 99.9 down to 78 point something.
Hey, that's good.
And it's even brought my blood pressure down as well.
Wow.
From 7 down to 3 point something.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Now, any sensation for you yet in your hands?
Blood pressure, you know that pressure.
A bit.
A little bit. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what's happened is, first of all, they've worked on mind, because we need to relax mind. If mind relaxes, the body becomes more alkaline. You can't fix anything in isolation, so we can't just take this out of the fingers and not work on the mental, emotional, physical and spiritual. And the whole system's got to feel relaxed, and then the toxins can start dispersing out of the fingers. You've had the purple rice tonight, so that helps. The reason I get you all to take the purple rice before the healing is it speeds up the healing by as much as tenfold. Instead of it taking 20 minutes, it can take me 2. Yeah, and it will be a really boring show if I only worked on 3 people all night, you know, so the rice accelerates things. I've been on the rice myself for 2.5 years. I take it every day, don't miss a day. One day I decided, I wonder what it would be like without the rice. I got to 11 o'clock and that was it, I was back on the rice. It's not addictive, you just feel amazing on it. And if you don't take it, your usual aches and pains return. Now, let's see how we're doing with that.
Yeah, better that these 2 are still.
Yeah, cool. And then just rest your hand down for me. All right, because we're going to work. You'll see, we work from a distance out, and now we're getting to where the physical level, where the energy needs to be released from. So as this movement is made across the hands, and you've got the 5 like lines of the fingers, or the 1 thumb and the 4 fingers, what I'm feeling is it's like hitting little layers of rubber, and they're little blocks that need to be released. Now just go like that again. How's that feeling?
That's better.
It's better than what it was, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you show us that way as well? Because we started that way. Yeah, cool. Right, I'm still going to work on this one. We're going to get this one as good as we can first before we turn our attention to the other one. Okay, so I know from my experience, I know when my body is acidic because I can feel it in me. Can you understand that as well? Yeah, and it's like sour. It's like when you're happy and joyful, you don't feel like that way. It's all linked in, and so your hands is handling life. And so what you're needing at the moment is more joy, more playfulness.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
And so I want you to imagine yourself as a kid doing something that you enjoyed doing as a kid, whether it was kicking a ball away, around, whatever, playing with other kids. Just let yourself get back into that feeling of joy and playfulness. Where does that go, guys? Where does it go? You remember how you used to feel as kids? If you can recreate that energy within you, you'll start having more fun here. Cool. We've got some sound coming through. So, in this hand is judgment of self and judgment of others. You see, we got you to school and we taught you to judge other kids. And judge right from wrong and good from bad. Before that, you would just eat mud pies. Quite happily. You were really happy in your elements, weren't you, as a kid? Remember? Do you remember the sandpit and the water play? Do you remember that at school? Wasn't that cool? They don't have it anymore now, do they? Well, they do at some schools. All right, some it's gone. It's like you sit down now. You've got a little uniform at 5, and you've got to sit still. No, they're children. They need to play. Right, let's give that a go. It's feeling easier, isn't it?
It's easier.
Oh, look at that. She's
Wow.
closing it up completely now.
Yeah.
It's all closing. Right, cool. So, your hands are saying more joy. I want more joy. I want more playfulness. Okay, so what we're going to do, you've got to think about what would I do to be more playful. And it can be just the playful way that you go around doing something. Sometimes when I do a show, like tonight at the moment, it's feeling quite playful, but some nights it starts, even before I get there, it's like always in a playful mood. This will be fun. There's a lot to be said for being playful, eh? There's a lot to be said for being playful. Right, give that a go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Much better?
Yeah.
Try that one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't have to go over there and sit there and work on both at once. That's pretty good, isn't it?
It's great.
They're going to keep on doing it, but you've got to have fun.
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yes. Give her a round of applause.